Mark Hamill is returning to the Luke Skywalker role. Should be big news, though nobody's talking about it. This article is from 4 days ago. You think that this would be somewhat big news, even though it's a Lego thing. I mean, kids like this stuff. I don't have any problem with this existing. It's a sequel to Rebuild the Galaxy, a previous project they did. Now, this isn't the big story. What everybody's actually talking about is Mark once again losing his mind a bit. So Mark Hamill is obsessed with politics to an almost unhealthy level. I don't think he gets paid a lot for this. Maybe he does get a little bit of pay. I don't know. There's been no evidence of that. It's just speculation that's out there. I think the dude just has extreme TDS. And it's so bad that he almost left the country. And the only thing that stopped him was his wife saying, yeah, come on, this is dumb. Because what are you doing? You're going to leave the country. Now, some celebrities have done that, which I always find comical. Nobody's coming after you. What are you doing? You're just kicking up extremism to a whole nother level. But whatever. I mean, these people are crazy. They've proven it time and time again. But the only thing that stopped him here was his wife. And if you want any evidence of this, just go look at Mark Hamill over on Threads. This dude talks about Trump and politics nonstop. Almost his entire feed talks about politics. Now, when I go and look at a celebrity's feed, I really want to see them promote their stuff. I really think that's what they should be doing. He never does that. And he is in some things. He talks about Superman 25 days ago. He talked about it. Or was it 30? I think it was when it came out. You have to go so far back. Yeah, here it is. 1 month ago, he talked about Superman. And he was talking about some fun stuff, like the long walk. I think he was in this. So once in a while, he'll promote something. But then you just scroll up and it's nonstop TDS. All the time. That's all he does. Like, that's his legacy now. But I'm not shocked by this. I'm kind of surprised he got talked out of it. But his wife is like, come on. Don't leave the country. So Hamill revealed to the Times that he gave his longtime wife the choice between London or Ireland after the election did not go as well as he had hoped. She's very clever. She didn't respond right away, but a week later, she had to think about it. How do I convince this stupid ass not to leave and take me to some other country? I want to stay here. So she had to think about it, and then she comes back and says, I'm surprised you would allow him to force you out of your own country. Mark Hamill said, that son of a bitch. I thought, I'm not leaving.
What a story, Mark.
She got him. He is right. She's clever. She had to think about it. Oh, I'll get it. I'll turn it into a way to him to fight Trump, and then we don't have to move all our shit. I could still hang out with my friends. Oh, and it worked. It's just she knows him well. Hamill then said, the bullying, the incompetence, the people in place in the Trump administration, adding that the only way he can tolerate the situation is view it like a thick, sprawling political novel. Instead of reality, he ultimately decided against moving to England under the belief that there are more honest, decent people in the country than what meets the eye. Half the country voted for Trump, Mark. Sorry. I know you don't understand that, like most of Hollywood, though some people in Hollywood seem to finally be understanding that. Sorry, Mark. You live in your little Hollywood Starbucks bubble, but Half the country voted for him. Mostly because they're sick of all the shit your buddies have been doing. So then the actor went on to promote his movie, The Long Walk. So, yeah, that is a movie he has out, and it's a critique on U.S. gun culture as well as a story about ICE. Ooh, how timely. At least he's promoting it, I guess. Like, that's the perfect part for him. I bet you he took it for low pay, and they probably convinced him by saying, "Hey, Mark, you come in our movie, you get to fight Drumpf. You get to fight Drumpf. Don't you want to be in it?" But look, imagine that. He goes there to promote a movie and then ends up crying and telling people that, his wife convinced him not to go and move. The ultimate virtue signal. Oh, a super rich person can move to another country. How relatable, number one. So Francis Lawrence, the director, understood what was troubling me. He said American society is gun violence, and it's hard to get past that. But as I spoke to him, I realized this is just the guy. He said he would have been surprised if I wasn't troubled by it. Hamill then said ICE agents have been brutalizing people, kneeling on their necks. When I made the movie, I wasn't thinking in terms of being timely, but it's proven to be just that. So, taking roles because of his feelings, wanting to leave the country, all of his social media is about Trump. I mean, who's really winning then? I mean, you're literally obsessed with it. And I think he's obsessed with it on another level. A lot of secret rumors out there that Mark's kind of a, closeted alcoholic. You see that video where his pants are falling down at that award show? It kind of starts to make sense. I don't know. He just got some shit wrong with him. He really needs to get some help. I think that would be the first step, is some mental health for Mark. Because this dude is just ruining his legacy. He's been doing it for years. And it's not just in Star Wars things. That picture of him charging like $700 for an autograph, too, that's crazy. $700. And to be fair, he's not the only celebrity that does that. A lot of the bigger ones do it. I think Robert Downey Jr. charges a hell of a lot for his, too. But what has he done outside of Luke Skywalker that warrants $700 or whatever that crazy ass price was for his autograph? Because he voiced the Joker? It's just wild, man. But yeah, once again, Mark has to pop up to remind people that he's freaking crazy. This is cringe to me. I'm going to leave the United States. Okay, Mark. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.